And now for Tough Questions with Kyler Zeri, where he will be interviewing and asking those tough questions to Mr. Andy Coulson.
As you remember, Andy Coulson is the former editor of the News and World magazine. He is also a recent former aide to the Prime Minister. He was allegedly involved in the hacking of government officials' phones several years ago.
Tough questions, even tougher answers. Welcome to Tough Questions with Kyler Zeri. With me today is Mr. Andy. Tough questions, even tougher answers. With me here today is Mr. Andy Coulson, and I'm here to ask him some tough questions. What is your favorite color?
Sorry. No, I have to say my favorite color is green, like the color of money.
You like money, huh?
Because I like money.
You like money,
I
huh?
love money.
I also like money.
Oh, do you now?
That's why I do
I
this
think
job.
I like money more than you do.
What do we have to fight? Were you involved in the recent scandal involving the hacking of phones?
No, I was never involved. I am completely innocent, and I don't know how I have no idea what I'm saying.
Were you involved in the recent scandal involving the hacking of government official phones?
No, I was never involved. I was unaware of any illegalities that were going on in my paper, and I'm ashamed to say that the people of my the employees of my company, that was really good though.
Were you involved in the recent scandal involving the hacking of phones of government officials?
No, I was never involved. I was unaware of any illegalities that were going on in my paper, and I'm ashamed of all of those who were involved, because they insult our country.
Are you saying that you, who is in charge of this paper, had no idea where all this information was coming from?
No, I was completely unaware. All this has to do with my employees. I have nothing to do with this.
You have nothing to do with your employees?
Nothing. I do have something to do with my employees, but I can't control what they do. I'm at the top.
You said you love money.
I do love money.
But you give your employees money, but you don't care about what they do?
I do care about what they do.
I would care where my money went, personally.
Okay.
Okay. How exactly did you get to be such a high position in the government?
Well, I'm hardworking like any other citizen of this country, and I feel like as a hard worker, I deserve to have that position. I was a very important mediator between the government and the media, so therefore I should have this position because I'm an important person.
The allegations say that your connections to the hacking phone scandal might have pushed you up a little bit farther with the unfair advantage you might have had over your competitors. What do you have to say about that?
My unfair advantages over my competitors? What unfair advantages? I didn't have any. I had nothing to do with it.
I mean, some would say that your vantage point of being able to see Russia from your house would really help you out.
Seeing Russia from my house? I don't live in Alaska. And
you continue to maintain your level of innocence, yet you step down here from your position of power. Why is that?
I didn't feel I could perform my... Oh shit, what did I say?
So, although you maintain your innocence, you also step down from your position of power. Can you explain your actions?
Well, considering all the accusations that had been put against me, I didn't feel like I could fulfill my potential. Shit, got restarted.
Although you continue to maintain your innocence, you step down from your position of power. Can you explain your recent current actions?
Well, Kyler, I didn't really feel like I could fulfill my potential in this position. I didn't feel like I could give 100% based on the accusations that had been put against me.
So, if you're no longer going to be an aide to the minister, what are your plans for the future?
I'm not sure, whatever the future beholds.
Well, you heard it here first, Britannica. Guilty or innocent? You decide. Tough questions, tougher answers.
Hello
Hello children, and here we are with a Scottish native, and he's going to talk to us.
Welcome to Scotland Yard. It's particularly green today, and so to celebrate this new spring season, I like to play a little bagpipes for you.
Don't you hear the lovely noise of the bagpipe? It's so refreshing. He's quite good. The best in the country.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. I'm Marta and I will be doing shit! I suck at this! Hello, my name is Marta. I will be conducting the travel segment in today's program. First stop, Ireland. Here we are in Ireland. Would you like a pint? Oh dear, here are typical Irish citizens. Now we are in Wales, where they have a very interesting language.
Welcome to Wales.
As you can see, it is quite interesting.
We cannot understand what you are trying to say.
Perhaps you should listen more clearly. Could you please speak slower? They speak slower.
Cannot understand what you are saying.
Obviously.
And now for a brief word from our sponsors.
And we'll be right back after these quick messages. And now for our section on pop culture.
Well, I have an interesting story. We have knowledge that a British gentleman has left his wife to travel the world with several interesting companions. Interesting in the fact that they are all silicone sex dolls. He has been reportedly seen skydiving and traveling the globe with over 10 different dolls. Okay, let's go.
And now for our segment on pop culture.
Well, Elizabeth, I have a very interesting story. A British gentleman has left his wife at home to travel with several unusual companions. Unusual in the fact that they are silicone sex dolls. Yes, he has left his wife at home to travel with sex dolls. He has been reportedly skydiving and traveling the world with 10 or more silicone dolls. And according to this, if I'm reading correctly, each cost over $3,000. No news on how his wife is taking this news.
That's really crazy, Shanti. I actually have another interesting story. It's about a child in school, and he, in fact, headbutted his head mistress. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Okay. And now, a little bit of pop culture.
I have a very interesting story here, Elizabeth. A British gentleman has reportedly gone on vacation, leaving his wife at home. The unusual part is he's traveling with several sex doll companions. These silicone dolls, he is taking them everywhere.
And now, a little bit of pop culture. Shanti?
I have a very interesting story, Elizabeth. A British gentleman has reportedly gone on vacation, leaving his wife at home with several interesting companions. Interesting in the sense that they are all silicone sex dolls. He has been seen traveling the globe and even skydiving with 10 or more dolls. Each of which, if I'm reading correctly, cost over several £1,000s. Apparently his wife is not threatened by his inanimate companions.
Wow, that's a crazy story, Shanti. Another almost unbelievable story is one kid's attempt to hit his headmaster. The headmaster was disciplining the child of a current wrongdoing, and the child went up and headbutted their headmaster in the face, breaking their nose. There's no reprimand so far on the child because of his age, and the teacher might have to have reconstructive surgery. It's crazy, crazy stuff.
It really is.
And now, just as I promised everyone, our very special guest, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
The Queen of England.